today's video is going to be my top 5 summer essentials, and a bunch of you guys have been requesting this video and I wasn't really sure what to do with it, but finally I was like, okay, I use all of this stuff like almost every single day in the summer, so I figured I would go ahead and put them all together into kind of like a top 5 kind of thing and show you guys what I have. So my first summer essential is something that I constantly have on. You will like rarely catch me without this stuff, and it is the Sally Hansen airbrush legs, and I have the medium glow and the light glow one because I noticed like at the very beginning of the summer and kind of like the end of the spring, I guess, that the medium was just a little too dark for me since I don't use tanning beds or self-tanner anymore. So I was like, okay, this is like looking kind of fake because my arms, it just didn't match. So I ended up picking up the light glow because I am obsessed basically. And I'm back to using the medium one because I've been at the beach a lot and stuff. But I am obsessed with this stuff. It lasts literally until I wash it off. I mean, it just doesn't come off. It doesn't rub off on like clothes or my car seat or anything like that. And it's so impressive how long it lasts. Like I can swim in a chlorinated pool and this will not come off. It doesn't budge at all unless I like really scrub at it or something. Like the only time I notice it coming off is when I use my like body scrub in the shower. But yeah, these are kind of pricey. They're like $11 or $12. But I've had this one since last summer and it's still like halfway full, so I literally could not deal with being in shorts and stuff without this stuff. I used to be really self-conscious about wearing shorts because my legs have kind of like those little red like dots, like where the hair grows. I don't know, a lot of you guys probably have that too. I guess it's like common, but it just drives me crazy and I just feel like it doesn't look good. And this just helps even everything completely out, and they just look really, really nice. Like all my friends are always like, oh my gosh, like how do your legs look so nice? And I'm just like, girl, go pick yourself up some of this because seriously, yeah. And it makes your legs feel super, super soft too. The only thing is it has kind of like a shimmer in it, but the shimmer like wears off after a little bit, so it's not like super glittery all the time. It kind of wears off, but yeah, I love this stuff so much. My second summer essential has been white-based nail polish, and I'm trying to like show you guys these, but yeah, I've been obsessed with kind of like whitish nails. I always have been. Like every summer I just get obsessed with white nail polish. Like this one you can kind of see it's already like half empty, and this is the second bottle that I've bought of this exact one. It's the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in White On, and I go through one of these pretty much every summer. I really like to have it on my toes and my fingernails as well, but I have white nail polish in the summer. It's just an obsession of mine, and I think this summer it's like super trendy all of a sudden, so I'm excited that I'm like on point. This next one I just talked about in my beauty haul, but it is Sally Hansen's Canary Cool, and it's just more of like a beigey white. If you like compare them next to each other, you can tell that this one is a lot creamier. So I think it looks kind of, I don't know, it's just like something different than the straight on white, and it still looks nice and it still makes your hands look tan and stuff. And then the last one is actually a pink, but it's very white based, and it is Essie's Fiji, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. Yeah, I have been wearing this a ton lately. My third summer essential involves tanning and being in the sun and stuff, and it's actually 2 products, but I figured they're like the same category, so it was fine. And the first one is a sunscreen, and this is Neutrogena Ultimate Sport 100 Plus. And I know it's kind of insane, but I think it's like after 30, like the SPF, it doesn't really matter, but my mom really likes to buy like 100, and this says it's ultra sweat proof and waterproof, and I think it definitely is. I don't put this all over myself. I spray this just like kind of right here on my back because that's where I tend to burn. I don't really burn anywhere else, so I just spray that on my back because if I'm gonna burn, that's where I'm gonna burn, and it's not a fun time to get burnt. And I just like to keep this in my beach bag and stuff. And then the next thing having to do with tanning is a deep tanning oil by Banana Boat, and this has SPF 4. I usually like, I think it was like 8 or something, but I couldn't find that one this year, so I just got 4. And I just put this everywhere. I even put it on my back just on top of the sunscreen, but I let it like absorb first, obviously. But I just spray it like on my arms and stuff, and I try to spray it like far enough away so I don't have to rub it in because I don't like getting it on my hands. But this has enough sunscreen in it where I don't burn personally, so yeah, I don't worry about my arms burning and stuff. but a lot of my friends who I go to the beach with will put on like a regular sunscreen, let it soak in, and then put this on top just to help like the tan kind of develop nicer and things like that. But I seriously am obsessed with this. Last year I had kind of like a thicker oil and it was really gross, and I like this one a lot better because it has the spray and it just smells really good. It reminds me of being at the beach and stuff like that. Okay, and then my last two summer essentials both involve hair, but I put them in different like numbers because they're completely different things. So the first one is a dry shampoo, and I mentioned this in my haul as well, but is the dry shampoo, and this has seriously become my favorite dry shampoo. I think it works so well. It is nice and light and powdery, but it still like will shake out and stuff. But I like the smell of this. I don't really like the Suave's smell, but I really liked that one, and this one's very similar to that and the Dove, but I just like the smell of this a lot better than the other two. This is definitely an essential because it kind of makes my hair last a lot longer, especially if I've been at the beach all day or something. I usually always have this in my beach bag, and then if I'm going out again or something, I will take my hair out of the bun that I usually wear it in, and I will spray this in, and it just makes everything nice and clean feeling, and I can go out and not feel all gross without taking a shower like at my friend's house or something. Okay, so my last summer essential is this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. And when I first got this, I didn't really like it. I felt like it made my hair really dry and gross and stuff. And it kind of still does that, obviously, but I just think it's like a nice refresher, and I really like the sprayer on it because it gives a very, very fine mist. I've noticed that other sea salt sprays, the mist is just too like, it gets your hair too wet too fast, I guess. And if you use this very sparingly, I think that's the key, because I think at first I was using just way too much, but if you just do a little tiny bit and then kind of like scrunch it up, and I don't know, it just makes my hair look nicer. Okay guys, well those are my top 5 summer essentials. If you guys have any summer essentials of your own, go ahead and leave them in the comments because I would love to hear what they are. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see a what is in my beach bag video, because a few of you guys have been asking, but I'm not sure if it would be interesting for everyone. I don't think I've ever done one before, and I kind of want to because I go to the beach pretty much at least twice a week. So my beach bag is pretty practically filled and like honestly filled, if that makes sense. And I think I have like a couple good ideas for you guys, but just leave that in the comments if you would like to see that, and I will go ahead and film it like at the beach or something. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye everyone.